Hello, hi. Today is what day is today? I think it's Thursday. Yeah, today is Thursday. Um yeah, I washed my hair today because it's not working out with 2 days in a week because my hair becomes oily after 2 days. Um so I decided I'll wash my hair 3 times in a week. I think it's working out with 3 times in a week, not 2 times in a week. My sleep cycle is kind of like fucked up because these days I sleep so late. Like I sleep at 2:30 in the night and I get up at 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, like my sleep cycle is completely fucked up. I don't know how that happened, and I'm like not stressing about it. I'm really not stressing about it right now. um Probably I'll become a morning person once again, I guess. But right now I'm not stressing about it. I know I'm like going through so much, like in personal life, so I'm not like stressing about it. I was like, okay, let it be. you know yeah. So I finished Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home book. I think I finished it 2-3 days back. um and it's obviously 5 star. Any Magnolia Parks universe book is 5 star for me. So what happened in this book, what happened in this book is that, like, yeah. So till where did I tell you? Yeah, Magnolia was dating Julian, right? And Julian did a very selfless thing so that Magnolia and BJ will get back together. Like BJ was feeling that he was not good enough for Magnolia, and Julian kind of got to know that. He kind of guessed it, and he did a very selfless thing so that BJ and Magnolia get back together. And BJ and Magnolia did get back together, which was amazing. um, BJ changed a lot, and there was a lot of growth in him. Like he's grown so much as a person. Like from the beginning of the series until now, he's grown so much. There's so much of change in him, and he's like completely committed to Magnolia. And he even says that, okay, let's just be friends in the beginning. And even though he doesn't want to be friends, and even Magnolia doesn't want to be friends, but they'll be friends for like couple of days and stuff. And then later, Magnolia and Bridget gets into an accident. I think it's because of something that happened with Julian. I'm not sure. I think Julian is a gang lord, right? So I think it's because of something related to that. But they don't tell that in this book. And even Magnolia doesn't know what is happening. Magnolia kind of doesn't know what exactly Julian does and all that stuff. So Magnolia is like, what happened, and all that. So I feel it's because of something to do with Julian that they got into an accident. And later, after that, BJ and Magnolia fully commit to each other, which was amazing. Yeah, so that was really amazing. And BJ gets down in one knee and he proposes and he says, "How's the weather, Parks?" Which is like amazing. Like it was going so good. I was so happy for them. So happy they finally found their way to each other and they got engaged, and it was going so well. And I was like so happy. Like it was like going so good in the end. And even Julian, I love Julian so much for what he did. He's like so selfless and whatever he did and all that. Like, and then everything was going good, and the last chapter was like fucked up. I hate the last chapter because uh, Bridget died. Yeah, I didn't really see that coming. I didn't expect it. There was no warning, nothing. Like she just dies, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I started crying, and I was kind of fucked up for 1 hour after reading this book. It did so much of emotional damage to me. Like I was so fucked up after reading this book. I was fucked up for like 1 hour. I was like crying and stuff. I didn't expect Bridget to die because she's like so good, and she's one of a very important character. And I don't know why Jessa Hastings killed Bridget of all people. Like It was like it came as a shock. I didn't expect it, and I absolutely hated that part. I hate the ending. Yeah, so I just needed a break from this series, so I took a break after reading this book. I'm probably gonna read Daisy Hates the Great Undoing like after next week or something like that, next weekend or something like that. Let's see. I just need a break because it's like too much to process. Bridget died, and there's like so much happening. Like in the end, like I think Julian gets shot or something. Like yeah, and I know what's gonna happen in Daisy Hates the Great Undoing because if you read this book, you'll know what is gonna happen in the other book, right? It's like kind of obvious. So I know what's gonna happen in the other book. So and I'm not excited to read it. Yeah, I just need a break. I'll pick it up next weekend or something. So that's what happened, and it was going so well, and I was like so happy. Like finally, things are going okay and coming. Like things are getting like good, like between them, and there's so much of growth in BJ and everything. Like, and then Bridget dies. Like, what the fuck, you know? Yeah, I didn't expect that. And this book does so much of emotional damage. Like, only if you're ready for emotional damage, you should read this book. Seriously, like, it does so much emotional damage. Like, from the beginning till the end, it's like, ah, it kind of rips you apart, like, seriously, and in a good way. You will keep coming back to this book no matter how many times it destroys you and rips your heart apart. Yeah, so that's what happened in this book, and I gave it 5 star. And I read another book. It's called as The Summer Romance by Annabelle something. I'll put it here. Summer Romance by Annabelle something. And I listened to it on Audible because I wanted to listen to something light after this book. So I finished that book yesterday, and that book is also 5 star. I'm not going to tell you the story of the book. Like, it's very realistic kind. Like, um, it's a very realistic type of book. It kind of gave the vibe of like Emily Henry stories, and it's about this woman. I forgot her name. It's about this person who is like like who's getting divorced and all that. Like what I and she has kids, and then she meets another person, Ethan or something. Yeah, she meets another person, and then she falls in love, and she considers it has a summer romance and all that. Like, and how they find their way back to each other, and it's kind of like so good. Like, so many things about that book is like so good. Like, she is married for a very long time, and she has kids with this person, her ex-husband, but she's not in love with him. So in the middle, you can just like see her telling that, like, yeah, I don't know what love is, and I'm pretty sure this is not what it is. What is whatever it is with her ex-husband. And then later she actually falls in love with this guy, with this new guy, Ethan. And it's like, like, it just tells you that there's a person for everyone, even if it is not your, like, husband who you have kids with. Like, they are like wrong match. And finally she found the right person for her. Like, even though, like, it felt like her whole world ended after the marriage and everything, and her world was in a mess and stuff. And then she found the right person, and everything started getting good in her life, which was actually good. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know what I'm talking. What I'm trying to say is that I really liked a lot of things in that book. Like, one thing is that her mother is dead, and she still talks to her. Like, she still talks to her mother, which I found really like nice about this book. And then what else did I like? I like the fact that she was treated like a doormat by her ex-husband, and she didn't really have a say in things. and she always was very silent and submissive and stuff, and she started finding her voice in the book. As the book progresses, she started finding her voice with the help of Ethan, um, the person she falls in love with. With his help, she started finding her voice and started becoming assertive. um, and then later, there's so many things like that that happens in this book, which I liked. There's a lot of slow burn. I didn't really feel connected that much, but I do really like it. I gave it 5 stars, so it's a very good book. I really liked it. Um, but probably I wouldn't say it's like a book that I will always think about, like, which is like my absolute favorite. But it is still a very good book, and it is a 5 star book. So, what else did I like about that book? I like the fact that she was friends with a neighbor who was very old, and she kind of tells, like, like, what's the use of getting a dog because the dog is gonna die one day, and what is the point of getting the dog anyway if the dog is gonna die? And then she realizes that the experience that she has with the dog is worthwhile, and that's why you get a dog, not because the dog is gonna not you should not think about the fact that it is gonna die one day. It's just like, like, the experience that she has with the dog, that's what matters. And you should get a dog, and you should keep getting dogs, because it just good, like something like that. I can't really remember it. It's like an audiobook, so I can't remember everything that's happened in the book. And if it's like a physical book, I can read it out and I can remember well, but it's an audiobook, so I don't really remember everything. But I did really like the book. I like the fact that they were like friends, and they developed their relationship, and they started liking each other, and the guy already liked her from the beginning. And it was like really good, like the way they met, and how they fall in love in the end, and everything was really good about that book. Yeah, it was a very good book. Very, very good book. Hi. Today is Friday. Yeah, I got ready because I want to go out. I want to go to the bookstore. I want to go to the cafe and sit and read. Yeah, so I want to do all that. So today I got ready to go out. Yeah, so I don't know what I'll buy in the bookstore, but I still want to go because I feel like going. Yeah, so I already have like, I think I have like 7 books in my TBR that I have to read, and I am going to the bookstore. Yeah, I love going to the bookstore, and I'm carrying a book so that I can read that book. I'm carrying like a very light, cozy read, because I want to read something cozy right now. So I'm carrying that book so that I can go to the bookstore and read. Yeah, and also I want to tell you about BJ. Like, according to me, what I felt personally is that the first book, the Magnolia Park's first book, I feel Magnolia is the one who takes the lead in that book. She's the one who stands out in that book. And in the second book of Magnolia Parks in, like, Long Way Home, I feel BJ takes the lead in that book. BJ is the one who stands out in that book, and I have so much love for BJ in that book, because we get to see so much of him and so much of his thoughts and why and all that. Like, and he also gives an explanation for why he was sleeping with all those women and all that. So I feel that BJ stands out in that book, and I could relate to BJ a lot in that book, and I fell in love with him as well. So I feel BJ stands out in that book, and I could relate a little bit less to Magnolia, like not like in the how it is in the first book. In the second book, I feel I could relate a lot to BJ, and even I feel like I'm not good enough and all that, like when I'm in love. So his thoughts are exactly my thought, and like so many things like that. Like, I feel BJ stands out in the second book, and I don't know what will happen in the third book, Into the Dark, but I have to read Daisy Hates the Great Undoing and then read that. So probably I'll read it next week, Daisy Hates, as I told you yesterday. So right now I'm gonna read something cozy and just finish it off. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go to the bookstore. I don't know what I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna like look around in the bookstore. Already have like so many books to read, so I don't know what I'm gonna buy, but I just want to go to the bookstore. So I'm just gonna go. Yeah. Today is such a good day. It's like so nice and sunny, and it feels so good, and it's like so cold and it's so nice. I love this day. Like I love today. Yeah, today is like so good and it's so nice. I just want to like drink something hot and sit in a cafe and read my book and just listen to music or something. Hello, hi. Today is Saturday. Yeah, today is Saturday. Yesterday, I went out. I thought I'll go out and read in a cafe. So what happened is, I went out and then I went to the bookstore. I bought this book, A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, the last book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. I bought this book, the pink book, because my other two big books are also pink. So I wanted the same one. So I bought this book, and then I got a really bad headache while returning from the bookstore. I thought I'll go drink matcha tea. Then I walked all the way. I got down from the bus and then I walked all the way. I think I walked for 20 minutes. Yeah, I walked for 20 minutes and I went to Third Wave Cafe and I drank matcha tea and my head was like blasting. Yeah, and somehow I came back home and I couldn't get up from bed. I I took I took headache pills and I was just sleeping the entire time. Then I got up at 12, 11:30 in the night. Yeah, like I came back and I just slept till 11:30, and then 11:30 I got up and then I had avocado toast, and then I slept again at 4 o'clock, and then I got up at 7. Yeah, so that's what happened. And today I didn't do anything, absolutely nothing. Yeah, so today I did absolutely nothing. I was just listening to my favorite song the whole day. You know what my favorite song is, right? Anjali Anjali. Yeah, I was listening to that song the whole day today. I didn't do anything else, and I'm wearing a jacket because it's like very cold today. I washed my hair as well today, and there was no sunlight to dry my hair, and I dried it in like wind. Yeah, I went out and I just stood. I just walked in the breeze, not wind, breeze. I just walked in the breeze and then I dried my hair, and then I came back. Then I wore a jacket. Then I was lying down on the bed with my comforter, and I played my favorite song, and I was just lying down the whole day today. And now it is, what is the time? The time is now it is 3:30. Yeah, the whole day today I was just lying down on my bed listening to music, and that to the same song the entire day. Yeah, I got up at 7 and that's what I've been doing. And yesterday also I got up at 6:30. So I think I'm back to being a morning person because I'm sleeping early these days. That is the only trick to get up early in the morning, to sleep early. So if you sleep early at 10 o'clock, you'll get up early at 6:30. Yeah, so that's what I do. I sleep early so that I can get up early, and I've been getting up early from last 2 days. So I think I'm back to being a morning person. So I'm so happy I'm back to being a morning person. So that happened. Yeah. Then something I wanted to tell you. No, what was it? What did I want to tell you? I forgot. What did I want to tell you? Let me just check my notes app. Yeah, that's it that I wanted to tell you. And today, like, I don't know what happened, my throat is paining again. I hope I don't fall sick again. It's like, I don't know, it might be an infection or something, I'm not sure, but it's paining slightly. I'm so scared I'll fall sick again. I hope I don't. Um, so that's what's been happening, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's been happening, and um, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing these days. Most of the time, I don't do anything, and I just like doing nothing. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Yeah, yesterday was bad. I had like a very bad headache, and it was like so bad. Like I thought my head is gonna like blast. Yeah, it was like really bad yesterday. Um, Today is good. Today is like a very slow, chill, relaxing day, and I'm really liking that day. Liking this day, not that this. I'm really liking this day, and tomorrow also it's gonna be a very slow, chill day. I'm not gonna go to the temple tomorrow. I know it's Sunday, but I'm not gonna go to the temple because I don't want to travel so far. I traveled like 2 times last 2 days, so I don't feel like traveling anymore. So I'll probably go next week to the temple. It's fine. Yeah, so it's fine. So that's what's been happening, and yeah, and I was listening to Harry Potter audiobook. Yeah, like I can just have Harry Potter audiobook on repeat, like on like it's so soothing to listen to Harry Potter audiobook on repeat. Like just listen to it, like the familiar characters, the familiar story, the cozy vibe. It's like so, it's like a feel good book. It's very nice. So I really like having to listen to it. And sometimes when I have headache or something, if I listen to Harry Potter audiobook, I start feeling better. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Yeah. So um I think I don't have anything else to say. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I've just been listening to this song the entire day. I have heard this song like so many times. You won't believe how many times I have heard that song. Yeah, nothing else to say. So I'll probably end my vlog here because I have nothing to say. And tomorrow is also going to be the same. I'm just going to sleep. It's just going to be like a sleeping day today and tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll probably end my vlog here. It was so nice talking to you and telling you about the books I'm reading and all that. So it was very nice talking to you. Thank you for watching my video. It's so nice that you guys care about my videos and you watch my videos. So I'll come back with another video sometime soon. Until then, please do like, share, subscribe because it's all free and it'll make me happy. So until next time, I'll see you. Bye.